Hello everybody, Andrew here from the Schizophrenic perspective. Welcome to another video. It's a bit early in the morning and I'm just waiting for my wife to get out of work at the hospital here, and there's a delay, so I'm just waiting, so I thought I'd crack out this little video. So head coverings, like, if we've been Christian a long time, we've probably heard different theories about head coverings in Corinthians, and there is debate and different points of view, and it's one of those sort of like weird things in the Bible that we're kind of like, well, what does that mean? You know, should women wear head coverings in church whilst praying and prophesying? Or is that something that's like cultural and unnecessary? And people will, in some churches and stuff, enforce head coverings and stuff like that. I've been to a church before that insisted that women wear head coverings whilst praying and prophesying, stuff like that in prayer meetings and stuff. But I have come across some information quite recently, and it was so amazing that I thought I would share the information that I found, and just as like see what anybody might think, because if this information's true, and I don't see any reason why it's not, then it should sort of like, one, blow our minds, and two, finally set to rest the idea of what to do about the whole head covering passage. So here we go. So from my most recent understanding, the truth about, why Paul spoke about head coverings and why women should wear head coverings in the letter to the Corinthians, the truth and the answer is this, and this is based on scholarly work, peer-reviewed scholarly work, and there is a full video about this topic which goes into way more detail than I have the mental capacity to be able to fully express and explain, because I'm no scholar. But okay, why did women have to cover their hair? Well, back in the Second Temple period of history, so we're talking between sort of after the exile of the Jews when they came back from Babylon, and up to the point of sort of the end of the first century, there was a Greek influence over the Jewish people, and obviously there was a Greek influence over places like Corinth and other Gentile places where Paul wrote to, and Christianity spread outside of Israel. And there was a thought that was written about by people like Hippocrates, the medical guy. We have the Hippocratic Oath, and he wrote, and other doctors at the time, wrote concerning women's hair. Okay, and it was a widely held belief and common understanding of the sort of the science, and a scientific understanding, if you can call it science, because it was their scientific understanding of the day, that actually a woman's hair was a part of her genitalia. And I can't go into all the detail of why they thought that, and the information about how they thought that worked, but it is in the ancient literature that is the case, that it was thought in a lot of the world, and especially like the Greek world, that a woman's hair was a part of her genitalia. And that said, that a woman shouldn't really come into prayer and prophesying with her genitalia exposed. Now that sounds weird and that sounds mad, but that makes so much sense, and if it's true, as it's true, I believe that it's true, it puts to rest the idea that actually women need to wear a head covering, because now in our modern day and age with science and stuff like that, we have come to the conclusion that a woman's hair is not a part of her genitalia, and so therefore it doesn't need to be covered. Obviously, in the Bible, even going back to like Old Testament times and stuff like that, it would have been completely indecent to expose your genitalia before the Lord. And so, that's why Paul addressed the issue and expressed that women should cover their hair in prophesying. If you would like to see a full explanation of this with all the peer-reviewed study and commentary and stuff like that, please check out the Naked Bible podcast episode that I have linked below this. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this a like and comment for the algorithms. God bless you. Peace out. Andrew Goodwin, ex-Schizophrenic Perspective. God bless.